I met Scott probably about 4 years ago through a PGA program called PGA HOPE, which stands for Helping Our Patriots Everywhere, and it's a veterans design program. And he was the guy that happened to be teaching the putting and some of the chipping, and I was brand new to golf. You know, I knew nothing. I was as green as, you know, a 6-year-old. And I think the important thing for anybody is, instructor-wise, is finding somebody that you mesh with, that, you know, you have to be a good fit. You know, it's no different than coaches of other sports teams. I mean, there has to be a fit there, and you have to be compatible in order to facilitate the learning process. And Scott was very good when I first met him, and he continues to not only help myself but help a lot of other people when it comes to, you know, to see that and actually be a part of it. You know, I feel honored, I mean, and thankful that there's a place that not only myself but a lot of people can go, you know, in the winter time in Indiana. I came in at Scott's request to kind of look the facility over and get the overall vision, because he really wanted to continue to teach the veterans in that PGA HOPE program, and he just wanted to make sure he's dotting the I's and crossing the T's from, you know, an accessibility standpoint, the overall feel of the place, and the variety of services that are offered here. He has a diverse group, diverse clientele, but the fact that he offers, you know, a multitude of services. I mean, I hate to use the, you know, one-stop shop cliche, but it would fit, you know, from instruction to private lessons to club fittings to, you know, retail and repair, clinics that he runs and stuff. So you're right. When you're coming to a quote-unquote golf academy, the BGA here, you're coming here to learn golf, to learn your swing, how to improve, club selections. I mean, you name it, it's here. It's about that, and it's about the individuals that come here wanting to advance their game, not just go play, you know, some course on a simulator and have a good time. Having staff that is also, you know, PGA certified and having a, you know, the PGA stamp on things, so to speak, somewhat gives it, you know, the validity that you want it to have. Not that Scott isn't good at what he does, because he really is, but I think this day and age, I mean, marketing is everything, and you know, if you can utilize, you know, the PGA professionals and the logo that comes with it, then I think that's even better. This is called a paragolfer, and this unit is specifically provided veterans and first responders through a foundation called the Stand Up and Play Foundation. That foundation is geared towards getting these devices to veterans and first responders. Not always for golf, but for recreation. I happen to use it primarily for golf. It goes on the greens, it goes on the fairways, but the good thing about it is that there's a pneumatic lift in the seat that stands me up. I'm strapped in at the waist, and it puts me in a natural golf stance. This is my motor, yeah. This is how I get around on the golf course. Wow. And it allows me to play. It was developed by a gentleman named Anthony Netto, who is the founder of the Stand Up and Play Foundation. He's a former professional golfer, and, you know, it was his dream 10, 12 years ago to develop a device for people in wheelchairs to be able to get out and do things, not just golf, but primarily, you know, he had a vision of people being able to stand up again. We have people that go to their weddings and are able to stand up at the altar with their, future spouse.
Right.
People that can stand up and shoot archery, that can play golf, that can stand up and look into the motor of a vehicle that they want to work on. And so there's, a wide variety of things it's used for, but in my world, it's for golf. Scott, like a lot of other PGA professionals that are involved with the PGA HOPE program, undergo instructional training from head trainers in that program that teaches the teacher on how to instruct adaptive golf. Now, adaptive golfers are all different. They have different levels of disability. They use devices like mine. And where Scott has been really good is that he's learning how to teach me, who is learning the game of golf. There's a lot of suggestions that go along with swing and ball placement, and getting the most suggestions that go along with swing and ball placement, and getting the most out of your swing. And it's up to me as the golfer to fine-tune which one of those is going to work for me. And then as we move forward, like we have over the years, he knows that now. So if I'm not getting the distance that I normally do, he's probably going to remind me to do a couple things.
Yeah.
Like he would anybody else. Clientele want to improve on a regular basis, and there's a small few of us that are actually competing on tours or in competitive events on a regular basis. So we take it as a chance to come in and get on the latest technology for swing analysis, body position, advice and instruction around.
Oh, look at that. See? Good swing.